nous allons maintenant entendre le professeur Scoullos, à qui je laisse bien volontiers la parole. Professeur, à vous.
Thank you, Madame. I just wanted to make a few comments based on what it was said until now. And in fact, this big project, as I mentioned before, it happens to know that because I chaired the international panel of experts of the World Bank. And we have reviewed the various studies. First point, going and supporting what Minister Attili said. The study was an expensive one, and most countries paid for that on the condition that it was a regional project. That is very important to remember. Even poor Greece put $1 million there, not for a bilateral. So this is an important component that we have to keep in mind. On the other hand, there were serious questions about the eventual precipitation of gypsum because of the different nature of brine. So we asked clearly for a pilot project of small scale in order to test in a very specific way the eventual impacts. This pilot was actually negotiated around our table, and it was in my office, and it was by the three parties, and it was somehow transformed into what now is actually tendered, which is not a pilot per se. So this is just for history, but it helps because now we move into the following. To what extent science is used for predicting things and for helping the decision makers, or somehow and sometimes misused. So science here is a very powerful tool in case that this tool is properly used. So in fact, science cannot replace governance, and that is clear. And the same is true about innovation. The limits of even the most progressive science is there. We can wait for more progressive things, and indeed I believe that we'll have enormous progress in the coming years. But we need to be also innovative in institutions, and innovative as Madame Senatrice said, the public-private partnership is not that innovative, but still, in many parts of the world, this has not been yet applied. So in our case, I think we need to bring in some concepts like the Nexus concept, and allow me to expand this, is water, energy, food, ecosystems, ecology, environment. There are all the four in the Nexus. And the ecological services are also with high value, and has to be, particularly in areas like the Jourdain, this aspect has to be integrated, and it doesn't complicate. It actually offers a number of issues, because we are not talking about sharing water here. We are talking about sharing the benefits of water. And these kind of benefits of water go from energy to ecosystems. And this is absolutely necessary for when we are discussing about innovation, to understand innovation with all its aspects. And this is my comment for the continuation of the discussion.